and then they're dropping one
New Year's.
New Year's. So I guess that's only 3. So my information might be wrong.
It is wrong. Yeah, it's 1,000% wrong because there's more than 3 episodes.
Wrong!
I just wish I had your height. That's it. Like, a few more inches. That's it.
Oh, you wish you had a few more inches?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode, or actually our first episode of R&D Rewind.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
Rich.
we'll talk about that. Sorry, he's Rich. I'm Dakota.
And you're Dakota.
Yeah,
No, I'm not Dakota.
You
Yeah.
wish you could be me.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I just wish I had your height. That's it. Like, a few more inches. That's it.
Oh, you wish you had a few more inches?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
On my height. On my height.
All right.
Okay. Relax.
This podcast is starting off rough.
Well, we got off work early, and we figured, what the hell? Let's shoot an episode. Technically, our first episode. We shot one last night. More of concept on figuring out what we like, what we don't like. I think we like this more,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. As far as what you're talking about, like as far as like how it's
Set up.
yeah.
Yeah. As far as two different, it might take a little longer in the process,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll be worth it with quality.
For sure.
Over
For sure. No,
what we
I
had before.
I agree 100%. So I think it's awesome to go and just start off with why this is our probably technically our first episode that we are uploading, but this is technically our second episode that we shot. So, we shot our first episode. Everything was going great. Um, until we just a little behind the scenes. We are both shooting on our iPhones. My iPhone died about halfway through our podcast.
Yeah.
Um,
Things are going really well, too.
really well, really well.
I can't think of. I mean, we listened through the whole thing, and it sounded great. It looked great for a while, and
Mhm.
then things it started to. We wanted to make sure you guys were a little more closer to us, and we had you more.
I want you closer to me.
Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter, but this is our first episode, so welcome and thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And today, what is the topic for today? What are we going to talk about as far as movie related?
You know, like you said, this is kind of like we're kind of just doing this on the fly just because we had some extra time today.
Yeah, and we wanted to make sure we get our first one done.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
because of last night, and I just had a feeling there's always going to be technical difficulties on your first few tries, but I want to make sure this try is the right one.
Yep, for sure. So I guess if you wanted, we could just slightly talk about the game that we had played in our first shot.
Yeah.
So we played a little game. We're still trying to work on the name. I think we're overthinking it. I think we should just call it Take It or Leave It.
Yeah.
Both of us picked 10 movies that the other person enjoys quite a bit. And pretty much we had to choose which 5 movies we were going to keep and which 5 movies we were going to leave. Do you want to just go over real quick the results of it? Or?
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and go first. So my 10 movies for Dakota over here was Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix, Dune, The Dark Knight, Rocky, The Joker, Independence Day, Star Wars Episode 1, Shrek, Blade, and Forrest Gump. He took Dark Knight, Joker, Shrek, Blade, and Forrest Gump. Yeah, no, I'm pretty
Do you
sure that
agree
you
with my
chose
list?
the right path for
Okay.
those.
And first of all, just a minor correction. It wasn't Order of the Phoenix. It was Prisoner of Azkaban. Because part of the reason why I chose not to do Prisoner of Azkaban was because how often I have watched it.
Oh, is that what we did? I don't
Yeah.
remember doing that. I just remember you not taking it.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
did you write Order of the Phoenix on there?
No.
Okay, you just said Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's my favorite. My mistake. It's Prisoner of Azkaban. Sorry, third film.
No, I'm because I'm not going to lie. If you gave me Order of the Phoenix, probably would have went a different route.
Really?
I love Order of the Phoenix.
Me too.
But yeah. Hearing that list back again, I wouldn't make any changes.
Good. All
I
right.
wouldn't make any changes. All right. So now on to Richard's list, which kind of a little part that I talked about in the first episode. We both love movies. I would say that his fandom of movies and just overall knowledge of movies is a bit higher than mine. I'm still trying to gain my knowledge of it, and just trying to get better as far as rating and judging movies and things. So if please just take with what I say as a very much an amateur. I'm trying to think of the word. I'm pretty much just don't take anything that I'm saying very seriously for a little bit, just because I'm still learning and still growing in it. Anyways, with that being said, the 10 movies that I came up for Richard was Spider-Man 2, Endgame, Dark Knight Rises, Halloween 2018, Transformers 1, the first Conjuring movie, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, The Snyder Cut, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Man of Steel. Out of those 10 movies, he chose to keep Spider-Man 2, Endgame, The Conjuring 1, The Snyder Cut, and Man of Steel. I believe I'm reading that correctly.
I don't think I chose. No, Dark Knight Rises. I took.
You took Dark Knight Rises, and then you did a little switchy-roo, because I asked which one you would prefer having, if it was over Endgame or Dark Knight Rises, because originally you decided not to take Endgame.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I do remember taking Endgame in the end.
Yes. Sorry for this little side conversation. The part that we're kind of talking about right now was the part that didn't get recorded. So
Yeah.
our memory of it is kind of a little
Wonky.
So yeah, those were the movies that he chose to keep.
Yeah. That was a fun game. I want to do way more of those. Those are going to be great to do when we don't really have anything to talk about as far as shows and movies go. You haven't watched Welcome to Derry, episode 5 yet, so I am not going to say anything. I'm not going to talk about it, because you specifically told me not to.
Well, if you'd like, you are more than welcome to at least share your feelings of it.
It's good.
They probably can't hear you.
It's good. That's all I'll say.
Yes,
It's very good. But the whole show's super good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything negative to say about the show. The pacing's great. The characters are great. I'm not bored at all.
Right.
Like at all. So I'm loving the show so far, and there's only a few more episodes left, which I'm just, I think it's gonna get bad shit. I truly think.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get crazy. But with that being said, do you want to talk about Derry for a moment? What you've seen so far?
Um. Yeah. No. I mean, have to agree with. I would have to agree with everything that you said. Um. I mean, with shows like this, when you're dealing with children actors, I think it can be very hit or miss on whether or not the delivery of things are going to go well. And I would say so far, while some of the acting here and there is still a little hit or miss for me, I still think that whenever it comes to the bigger moments in each of the episodes, they have hit it out of the park of just what I would imagine myself if I was in their situation, what I would be doing.
Yeah.
So, no, I am really liking the show so far. I can't wait to go home and watch the fifth episode tonight. Um, I have a really bad tendency of starting the episode and then falling asleep.
Yeah.
Um, so that's kind of been the story of Welcome to Derry for me. I have to watch it multiple times, and typically I'm a couple days late after this guy. But that's also what happens when you have a 10-month-old and you only have so much time to watch something that you enjoy. So, um, but yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the season goes. I think they've killed it. Uh, but yeah, I really have much else to say on that. Honestly, while I'm excited for this show, I mean, we have to talk about the elephant in the room on what comes out in 2 days. Sorry, we're recording this on Monday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the week of Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Which,
Um,
man.
yeah, I mean, I'd have to say Stranger Things, as far as if I can rank the seasons go, so far right now, Stranger Things season 4 is the best season. And then you have season 1, and then 3, and then 2. I still think season 2 lacks. Um, I don't want to say I was bored, but I was kind of bored with the other numbers that they introduced that I don't think they ever continued with at all.
Mm.
If I remember correctly, I don't think they ever continued the other numbers with powers.
Oh yeah, because isn't the second season where 11 goes to Manhattan?
Something like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember
Yeah,
what city it was, and then she ends up finding like,
yeah, yeah. Um,
I just found it kind of boring and nowhere near as good as season 1. Season 1's so good. So
yeah,
good.
yeah. No, no. I have to agree with you. I am a little rusty on Stranger Things as well. Hopefully my fiance will join me in rewatching at least the last episode of season 4. Uh, because I remember watching the last episode of season 4 and everything that happens in it. It it's one of the first times I've ever watched something and I've had to go outside and take a lap to just to like
Decompress.
decompress
It's
what I
epic.
just watched.
Yeah, it's epic. It's literally, I mean, it's cinema on TV.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's what it is. I mean, you can't. No one can. I mean, if people are gonna say it's overrated, and it's a teeny boppy show, I would strongly disagree because
Mm-hmm.
it gets violent.
It gets
And it gets
violent.
violent and
Ooh,
dark, but there's also so much charm with all these characters. I mean,
yeah.
episode 1, when you first get introduced to these kids,
Mm-hmm.
immediately you fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons. I believe that's what they're playing.
Yep.
Dude, immediately I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah. Yep.
And then every other character after that is just like cherry on top because I like Hopper a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Dustin's my favorite character.
Oh, no. I agree with you. I
Since
agree with you.
since episode 1 of Stranger Things, Dustin has been my favorite character.
No, I agree 100%. On mm, I love Hopper as well. Um, the dude, just like the the last scene where he walks into the room where when an 11 sees him and like just like loses it
Oh yeah.
when she thinks that obviously that he's dead. Yeah, for very personal reasons that scene got to me.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I am excited yet extremely anxious on what this next season is going to bring.
I heard that each episode, this is what I heard, that each episode has a specific goodbye for each character.
Absolutely not.
I
No,
think that's what I saw
no,
multiple times actually on Facebook. And that
yeah,
there's like one character gets gets it. One character does. I'm not saying goodbye as in like they all die, but as far as like
Okay,
each
okay,
episode
okay.
has like, I think I could be 100% wrong, which
Mm-hmm.
would be cool because each episode, each character has their own moments, their own time to shine. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna enjoy each minute of it because Stranger Things changed the game for TV. Period.
Yeah. Yep.
They are responsible for a lot of high budget television that we wouldn't really ever get back in the day, back in the 2000s and the early
Mm-mm.
2000s,
No,
where
no, no,
not
no,
saying it was not none of that was quality, but nowhere near as what we have right now.
no. I absolutely not. I mean, uh, which we don't have to venture too much into it, but even
Yeah.
just when you talk about um, just like superhero shows in general, now have they all hit? Absolutely not. But when you talk about the quality in some of them that you get, like me personally, Daredevil, Punisher, um,
Are you talking about the Netflix when they were on Netflix?
or well, yeah.
Okay, you're not
Um,
talking about the Disney Daredevil show.
no,
Reborn.
so
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
it's called Reborn.
another spoiler. I haven't seen that yet.
Neither have I. I can't
Um,
keep up.
no, and yeah, neither can I. But I mean, when you hear about like, I guess 10 to 15 years ago, if you hear about some sort of superhero TV show that came out, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not watching what looks like got shot in someone's living room. So,
Yeah,
my only point with that is that I'm excited to see how far television continues to grow. Um, just because I mean, it's you can argue and say that there are some people out there that would much prefer just watching series of TV shows
hmm
than seeing a movie anymore.
Yeah. I got a question for you. Do you like the week to week drops, or do you like what Netflix does, where you can just binge everything and just get it over with?
I like the tension that comes behind it. Um, whenever they do the week to week drops, obviously in this new day and age to where you want everything right away right now, obviously I much prefer having everything right there to where I can binge it. But
Yeah.
then you run into the issue to where you binge it
And then you have
and
nothing else.
then you have to wait for, however long to where, if they do it week to week and you get a decent sized series, then you have roughly about 2 months of television to where every Sunday you'd be like, obviously for me during football season, I get excited when it comes to Sundays, which is a full day of football. But then, with Welcome to Derry right now, I'm like, oh yeah, a new episode comes out tonight.
Yeah, you kind of forget whenever you're preoccupied with football.
Right.
Yeah, I tend to forget too. I mean, I actually always have to be. Amanda has always got to remind me that yeah, remember we're watching Dairy tonight. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Forgot
Mm-hmm.
about that. I guess it has just been a while since I think since Monarch Legacy of Monsters, since the weekly drops where I have to remember that, oh yeah, episode's dropping tonight.
Yep.
Now, Stranger Things, I think we're gonna do depending on how long the episodes are, I know they're gonna be pretty decently long. We might do like every other day. I don't know if we're gonna binge this. I don't think we can because they are dropping episodes here and then episodes like during New Year's.
Do you know how many episodes they're dropping on
No,
Wednesday?
no, I don't.
I could
I
have
think it's four. Isn't it 4 episodes?
I could have swore that they now don't quote me. Which is why I wish I had something to double check. I could have swore that this last season just consists of 3 or 4 episodes, and they're dropping one episode. They're dropping an episode on Wednesday. I guess Thanksgiving Eve. They're dropping one Christmas Eve or Christmas, and then they're dropping one
New Year's.
New Year's. So I guess that's only 3. So my information might be wrong.
It is wrong. Yeah, it's 1,000% wrong because there's more than 3 episodes.
Wrong!
Um,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But I think they're dropping four. It might be around 4 episodes. They're dropping on Wednesday, and then they'll probably drop like a few more on Christmas, and then the season finale will be dropped on New Year's Eve, which I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's selected theaters or all theaters, but that episode will be in
Dude, it better
theaters
be all
on New
theaters.
Year's. So
I'm about to say something wild that Nicole might hate, but if you can drop Taylor Swift in all theaters, you better be dropping Stranger Things in all theaters.
oh yeah. Although she made bank off of her uh, movie, Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Jason Blum, he moved one of his movies because of Taylor Swift. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, but we can talk about it in a different video, but Blumhouse movies are kind of hit and miss too.
They can be, yeah. I mean,
So,
here recently they're hit and miss, but yeah, that's another episode. We'll talk about that later
yeah.
down the line.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see what else is going on, because I really want this to go on for another 20 minutes.
I mean, we've talked about
Wicked.
let's
What about Wicked? So what day you think you're gonna go watch Wicked? I know
oh
it's already
oh
out,
yeah
and
yeah
we kind of missed the opening weekend. But you said
yeah
something about going to go see Wicked with Nicole.
yeah no, we're going to go see it Saturday morning.
Okay, I was gonna try and find a way to watch it with Amanda at some point this weekend, but we'll figure it out. I don't really
Yeah,
know yet.
no, we're gonna. There's like a 9:50 showing, so I'm hoping that we're like the only people on there. That would be so awesome.
On what day?
Saturday might be.
Yeah,
It's going to be hit or miss. It's either going to be
it's a
there's
good.
going to be no people in there, or there's going to be everyone and their
There's
mother
gonna
in
be a
there.
bunch of kids in there.
Yeah,
It's a Saturday morning.
yeah. Isn't that so? I just remember when we were kids, and just like you were looking forward to like Friday nights at the movies.
Oh, dude. Friday and Saturday nights, 7 o'clock showings
Yep.
were, I mean, you had to make sure you had to get there early, like an hour in advance,
Mm-hmm.
because lines are out the door.
Yep. Yep.
But nowadays, it's just kind of movie theaters are packed, but people don't get there early. People always get there like maybe I want to say like 10 minutes before a film because I'm sitting in. I want to make sure I get a good spot, so I'm sitting in the theater for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I see people. I see the time. I'm like, okay, there's no one here. And then 10 minutes before the movie starts, you see people walking in.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, I think it's just dependent now because I mean we live in a smaller town to where you can get your tickets ahead of time like online, but you can't pick your specific seats.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think
We have to drive 30 minutes for that.
yeah, I think most theaters are like that now to where you can go on there and select your seats to where people don't have to get there so early.
Yeah.
Which obviously I've always preferred that. Um it is like another thing about growing up that I never thought I was gonna ever do. Uh I not make fun of you. That's not the right word at all. But I thought it was. I would just think it would be weird whenever you would want to go watch a movie by yourself.
Who me?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, it's a
yeah.
great time.
Anytime that you did that, I was like, dude, what a loser.
Yeah, no.
You just like being by
Anybody would say
yourself.
that. Anybody would say that until they do it,
Yeah. Yep.
and it's incredible. You
Oh
don't
yeah.
have to worry about somebody else if whether or not they're having a good time or you know if somebody if you go with somebody you just hope that they don't get on their damn phone because then you have to say like get off your phone, what are you doing?
Right.
And I love going to movies by myself. I used to do it a lot, but now I have somebody to go with, and that's just as great too. But
Yeah.
when you go by yourself, you're on your own time.
Hmm.
You get to you know have more of a chill time, I would
Yeah.
say.
Back
Than
when
yeah.
I had a job where I had a day off during the week. Um, I would use that day to go to a movie because I would go at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday or Wednesday. No one is there,
Oh,
and the theater that I would go to would have like reclining seats. So it's just like the most relaxing
oh, dude.
way to spend your day off. Um,
No offense, I can't do the reclining seats in the theater.
oh dude, it's so
If
nice.
I'm too comfortable, I will fall asleep.
That would probably be me now. That would
Really?
probably be me now.
Have you ever had those moments whenever you're watching a movie and you're just kind of like you're tired, but now you're not too tired to go to the theater, and then you have to have a moment where oh yeah, I'm watching a movie in the theater right now. I got to make sure like I'm up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have
Yeah.
to make sure my focus is, because sometimes you kind of just forget and you start to like, if you're in that state of, in like during the day or at night where you're just kind of like, yeah. And
Dude.
then you have to like, oh yeah, I'm at the theater. That's right. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm
Yep.
watching a movie, I paid for this. I got to make sure I'm focused.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I've done that. I've done that a couple times. Um,
To make yourself aware that you're still watching a movie at the theater.
there was one time. I think it was the Bob's Bob's Burgers movie.
You saw that?
So Nicole is a huge Bob's Burgers fan. So
Oh.
I took her to go see it in theaters, and I think that's the first time I ever fell asleep in the theaters.
Is there
Um,
I got a question for you after you're done talking.
yeah, no, and then really the only other time that I could remember that happening to myself, um, dude, what? I always get the names mixed up. The new Planet of the Apes movie that came out.
Kingdom.
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah, dude, that movie is so good.
I
It was so good.
Yeah, it was a great movie. It was just I am an old person and I waited until Jalil got off work. So we didn't go see it until like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, the late movies now are not for me.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
latest showing is 7 o'clock. Otherwise, don't ask me
yeah,
to do it because
dude. Well, go ahead and ask the question that you were going to ask.
is
And
there a
then,
movie you ever walked out on?
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
got one movie I walked out on, but you go first.
Evil Dead 2012.
What?
Yep. Granted, I was
Wait,
like,
2012 or that's the you're talking about the okay, not the recent one. The recent one
oh
is too
no, I
newer.
love that
You
one.
didn't like the one that came out in
I
what
mean,
I think is I don't know if it's 2012, but pretty sure it's 2010.
whatever year
That
it came
movie
out.
kicks ass. What do you why?
I mean,
Is
you're
that
asking.
the one and only time you saw that movie?
I'm trying to think.
Oh my
Most likely, yeah. And I mean, if
god.
you're asking me why, I don't know my reasoning when I was like 10 or 12. I was young.
We are gonna watch that and review it. I'm not waiting until Halloween. We we
We'll
yeah
watch
no
that. We'll
no
watch that after we watch Dune.
yeah. We'll make a list and stuff. But that movie kicks ass. I'm surprised you walked out of that one.
Yeah, I think I can't remember why I walked out on it. I just didn't like it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, no, I don't know. Um, forgot what I was going to ask you. What about you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I will not ask you, but I was gonna wait for you to ask me. Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, I didn't see that shit.
That I was sitting there watching. I'm like, okay, this is good. This is good. There's some really funny moments that were in the trailers I remember, and then Kevin Hart started talking, and I'm like, yo, this guy is annoying. He is so annoying. He's either he's too he's I don't know what it is. He's acting. I don't know why. My sense of my comedy is very. I like clever comedy, and I also like, um, not so like over the top comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Hart voice acting a
Wasn't a dog like a little?
I can't remember what animal it was, but I was like, this is annoying. And if he's in this movie a lot, I'm walking out because he was loud, he was obnoxious, and I get it, he's for kids,
Right.
but animation can be for adults too,
Mm-hmm.
especially illumination, um, animation because the Despicable Me movies are awesome.
Right.
So yeah, that I walked out of that. I'm like, okay, I can't. I got up.
Yeah,
There's
no.
a screaming at another character. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. Sorry, I can't do it. But that's the only time. That's the only time I've ever got up and walked out of a film. And I don't think there have been times where I've been let down, but never walked out.
What was if you can remember, can you give me 3 movies that you were like extremely let down after seeing in theaters?
Halloween Ends. Um, I'm gonna give you recent stuff because I can't give you
Right,
it
right,
on
right,
the top
right,
of my
right,
head.
right, right.
Spider-Man, the re-release of Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire,
Mm.
2.1. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird uh that version of the movie is weird, and I'll never watch it again. And I would probably say The Rise of Skywalker. It's an entertaining film, but man, whenever she said at the very end of that movie, when she was like, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
everyone, even people who don't, aliens saw that coming. People who don't even live here on Earth saw that line coming from a mile away. And you know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Skywalker. Lame. So lame. And I actually really like that trilogy too. I like that trilogy. I think The Last Jedi is actually great.
Mhm.
And this is coming from a fan, not a fanatic. So I need y'all to understand that. Yeah. What do you got?
Um that I was disappointed in.
Yeah.
Long Legs.
Oh, dude. Yes, Long Legs was
I
another
was
one.
so I don't know if I've ever seen that director's work before. Um yeah, I
You can watch
was
Monkey. He directed Monkey. Animatronic Monkey. You know what I'm talking about. Or
Oh,
Toy
the one
Monkey.
where he just goes around and kills people?
Yeah.
Is that good?
I don't know, but I want to watch it.
I want to watch it. I saw it and I thought it was funny.
That seems like right up our alley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long Legs was something that we expected one thing and came out. I was bored out of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So bored. I'm like, is something going to happen? Is there anything going to happen in this movie? And then they happen, and that ending is weird. I just didn't like it, and I don't need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Because it's
And
memorable.
just like a quick spoiler moment. The person that I was obviously most excited to see in the movie, just offs himself. I would say in that like 50 to 60% like of the movie. Like there was still so much other things that happen after
Mm-hmm.
that scene happens. That I'm just like, when it happened, I'm like, oh, there, we have to watch more of this.
I came here for this.
Uh,
It's exactly what happened with the Halloween Ends, but whatever. All that
dude,
Halloween Ends is growing on me. Halloween Ends is growing on me. I
no,
don't hate it as much as I despised it when I came out of the theater. It's growing on me. I still
nope.
hate things about it, but I think overall, I think it is a genuinely a good film. I just don't know if it works. I actually know it doesn't work.
I was about to say, I can tell you it doesn't work.
It does not work. It does not work.
It does not work at all. And as a Halloween fanatic that you are, like if our phones weren't tied up to a tripod, I would just show everyone what you have in this room right now.
Yeah. I
Um,
had to take down something. I had to take down a poster, 2018 poster.
oh,
Very
I wasn't even
sad.
talking about that. I mean, just that it's visible. I mean, you have a Halloween
Oh,
tattoo.
yeah, I got some horror tattoos here.
Um,
Other stuff. This film
you
reel
just
here.
flex for the camera.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to. It's in an awkward spot. So yeah, let's right here.
Yeah.
It wraps around, but yeah, no, we'll talk about Halloween another day. Um, but
I didn't. So technically, if I can't say that I walked out of the theater because I didn't see it in theaters. Um, I heard before I watched it that it was disappointing, and so I saved
so
my
did I.
money and watched it on Peacock. Um,
Oh, you didn't go watch in the theater?
no,
I could see why your experience would be a little less,
my
little more
experience.
irritating than mine. Because at least I went to go to the movies to watch it.
I would argue and say my irritation would be more if I went to go see it in theater.
I guess if you wanted to spend money, yeah.
Yeah.
If you the fact that you would spend money to go see a movie that disappointed you, yeah, I get that. But the theater experience could enhance your score for a film
Oh yeah, I can see
by
some.
by a little bit.
I could see some random kid that we just met beat the fuck out of Michael on a big screen. That would so make it so much better for
I
me.
still think you let him do it.
Anyway, um, that movie pisses me off so much.
You need to watch it again. I think
Dude,
it'll
I've
grow
watched it
on
like
you.
3 times, and each time I'm like, this is more and more dumb.
Irritating.
Um,
It's not dumb. It's not dumb.
It's
It's a
dumb.
good film. It's just a bad Halloween film.
and
And I know
the
people are gonna
fact
hate me for that.
it's even more dumb that that's how they choose
I know.
to end the story.
It's a weird
I
take.
think that's what makes it more frustrating to me.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We'll talk about that another day. Yeah, Halloween. We'll talk
I'm
about
gonna need
Halloween.
a drink when we
Halloween
talk about
ends.
it.
That's fine. We'll do that.
All right. Um. All right. Why have you not seen Dune?
Dune. Why I just saw the question. Why I haven't seen Dune? Dude, you know what? Like I really thought that was just gonna be like a. I thought there was gonna get a sequel, and then that's it. I didn't think it was gonna be this big thing
You know it's based off books,
because I know. It's just gonna be in the next Hunger Games, the next Lord of the Rings, the next the big scope type of um film series,
Mhm.
like Harry Potter, you know, another you call it fantasy
Right.
um type of film
Mhm.
film series that's going to come out that's going to kind of take over the next this many years. How many books is there?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Well,
I know there's a quite a few because I think there's some books that I think they just start getting a little weird. I th- I think that this third movie that they just wrapped up is going to be I, I honestly I think it's going to be their last one.
Really?
I might be wrong. It's
Okay.
just I don't know.
I just have no desire. I mean, I had no desire. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I'm not a big fantasy guy. Yeah, I love Harry Potter because that's as a child, I want to go watch that kind of stuff, and then I
Mhm.
just grew up with it. But
Would you
I
say okay, so would
never,
you say that what about Star Wars? Like
again,
you
Star
love
Wars.
Star
We
Wars?
grew up with Star Wars. I mean, we didn't grow up with the original trilogy, but the sequel trilogy,
Mhm.
dude. Like as a kid,
So you
that's
think it would be the
awesome.
same instance to where you don't know if you would be interested in Star Wars?
No, it won't be because anything I see in Dune, it just doesn't look like my cup of tea. But though, I've been wrong before about films that I'm like, I'll watch it. I'm like, yeah, that was great.
Mhm.
That was great. Just the other night, Amanda and I watched Town. I had never seen Town.
Mhm.
Ben Affleck, and I was like, yo, this is really great. This is
Dude,
good.
I think do you like Timothy Chalamet?
Mm, I'm not too familiar. I can't get a name to a face. What's he in?
Are you serious?
Yeah, yes. I'm bad with names.
Wonka?
Oh, that dude. Yeah,
He's literally
I
been in
just
like
don't watch it.
everything lately.
I don't watch much. I don't watch anything with
Dude,
him.
he's so good. He's so good, and he's like the most chill guy ever. I mean, like I've hung out with him a couple times. No
Really?
biggie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
that's great to know. I wish I was invited.
Clearly not, because you don't even know who he is.
You're right. Oh.
He'd be like, "Hey, what's your favorite movie of mine?" Probably expecting you to say Dune.
None.
Um, and that's when he would never hang out with us ever again.
Probably.
So, Timothy Chalamet and the 0.0000000% chance that you were watching this, I am a fan and he's not.
Haha. Yes, that is correct. I have 20% left on my battery life.
Wow. We're talking about my phone dying.
Well, I was at 60% because I was actually using it at work.
I don't.
But we're at the 45-minute mark.
All
Do you
right.
want to continue or do you want to stop?
I mean, I never want to stop. That's why we started this podcast. Because, so I really hope that the mic picked up all of that.
It did. I'm sure it
Um,
did. I just didn't continue because I don't want to get copyright check.
I don't even think YouTube robots know what the fuck you just said. Anyway,
Oh, you'll know what I said after you hear it.
so I guess pretty much we can talk about just our like I guess our reasoning behind starting this. Um, Again, Richard and I, like anyone else, love watching movies. Richard has a huge passion with movies, obviously. Um, and so do I, probably to a smaller extent. And a couple months ago, we started working together, like at our job.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, we probably spent half of our shift talking about a specific movie, and he just looks at me and he's like, "Dude, why don't we have a podcast?"
Yeah.
And I guess probably should just put this note out there, because anytime that I've been telling people that we're starting a podcast, I guess there's like this, like I guess this philosophy that people who start podcasts because they think that they're going to be sharing something that no one else has ever heard before. If that was the case, I wouldn't start any kind of like commentary or just any. That's not what we're trying to do. It's more of we're two brothers who live in a small town in mid Missouri that I guess just want to share our thoughts and feelings on the content that we watch, and hope that maybe there are other people out there that kind of feel the same, or even if you don't, as long as you do it in a respectful manner, like let's talk about it. And um I don't know if I can really debate you on much, but getting to know new people is also cool too.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah. I just really wanted to talk about films.
mhm.
I mean, this is like it's nothing. I don't expect to, it's not for, the money, or it's not for fame, which people who start out podcasts don't even
Yeah.
don't go into that thinking that's what you're gonna get, and all the amount of views and stuff like that. I am not expecting any of that. I want to talk about movies,
Right.
and I just have not been able to find a person to do that with. So
Yep.
I talk about movies with Amanda all the time, but her and I live together, so there's really nothing to talk about on a podcast for about an hour and a half. Today's off is going to be a shorter one because we have things to do, but yeah, no, I'm excited for the near future for more episodes. I'm excited to talk more about these franchises that I love dearly, and I'm hoping you enjoy the ride.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're going to try to be as consistent for you guys as possible. We're going to try to release at least one episode a week.
Yeah.
Obviously, right now as we speak, we don't have any other socials or anything right now, which I'm gonna work on that in the next couple days.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I'm saying that, but probably by the time I actually get this uploaded onto YouTube, I'll have something else created for us.
Yeah. But though timeline's going to be a little weird because the way we're going to drop these, we're gonna film few episodes and then drop them, and it probably won't be till next week. So if you're seeing this right now or listening to this right now, it will be after Thanksgiving. So
Yep.
we'll
So
put that out there.
With that being said, if anyone is listening to this, hope everyone had a safe holiday. Hope everyone ate until they went into a food coma. Yes. Yep. But with that being said, I think we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining. Once again,
I'm Rich.
I'm Dakota. And thank you for watching R&D Rewind. See you later.